was sign language.
Correct. Sign language, and it was the use of sign language letters. Has anyone ever seen sign language in person?
Yes.
Yeah.
At a job or maybe in school? Sign language is not only used with deaf people. And the definition of sign language is a language which, instead of acoustically conveyed sound patterns, the use of manual communication and body language to convey meaning. Now, can you imagine waking up every day and not be able to talk to someone vocally, or not be able to communicate with someone just by signals or hand movement?
I can't imagine, but I have a tough time hearing, and I know it's very difficult.
Today I will look at sign language and the benefits of maybe teaching your children when they are born. Babies use sign language every day, actually. Now, according to a survey done and research done by Rossi Mitchell, Travis Young, Bellarmine Birchwood, and Michael Raucher of Gallaudet Research Institute, there are approximately 500,000 people that use American Sign Language in the U.S. today. Now, that's a pretty good chunk of our population, and you would benefit from learning some sign language just in case you ran into this in the office or work later on in life. There's a difference in sign language. There's signs and then there's symbols. A sign is like you have letters of the alphabet. So A, B, C, D. You have letters that you can spell things out. But symbols are also symbols that mean certain things. So at the beginning, when I went like this is name is. So I would say my name is. And then I could spell my name out. So that would be an example of a symbol. Now, sign language is not only used with deaf people, it is used with babies, but also can be used underwater too when you're diving.
When you're what?
When you're diving. According to an article by Baby Sign Language is becoming a popular teaching style for teachers and even by parents today. Since the muscles in the baby's hands grow and develop faster faster than their vocal cords do, it's easier for the babies to pick up sign language than it is for them to pick up actual language. The benefits of communicating with your baby would definitely have to be, instead of a baby sitting in your high chair or in the kitchen and wanting there's something that it sees, instead of it just yelling and screaming its head off, it can still communicate with you by just tapping its chest by saying dad or mom or food or drink or anything like that. As the baby becomes older, the baby will communicate better with the children around it because it'll have a more sense of communication by communicating with its parents a lot more instead of just making sounds and signals. Now, toddlers can sign up to 80 words, but they can also remember 300 words. So if you get a toddler that can barely speak or has a speaking ability, then this might help it in the future. Two researchers, Dr. Suzanne Goodwin and Linda Accordello, states that even at age 8, children who will learn to sign as infants score significantly higher on their intelligence test than their non-signing peers of their classes. So the students that learned sign language when they were babies, even as toddlers and even as they got older, proved to have more intelligence on their IQ test than the students that didn't. Dr. Lynn Cordello and Susan Goodwin also said that students even at age 8 did higher on their IQ test than the rest of their non-signing peers. I hope I was successful in today in informing you all on sign language and why is it important to why is it important to teach your students or your babies or even your children about sign language. You're going to run into it sooner on later in life. Now, does anyone else have any questions about sign language that I can answer, or sign language with babies?
No.
Please, anyone? Nick?
How do you spell my name in sign language?
If you look it up, actually, I have a visual aid right here for everyone. This is the whole alphabet that you can sign, but there is also
Oh, you can't see.
Wow.
other alphabets.
That's cool.
And you'll notice that some actually have certain letters that you have to spell out. So for